At your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy, we are shaped by the unique communities in which we serve, and we look forward to serving you every single day at every location that we're proud to offer, including Pharmacy Express in Glasgow, Parkland Drugs in Cave City, Metcalf Drugs in Edmonton, and Clark Drugs in Munfordville. We would like to thank you all for being our good neighbors and for your support and business during this past unprecedented year. Find Pharmacy Express online at mygnp.com and find the Empty Nest at Pharmacy Express online on Facebook.
Behind every smile and person, there lies a story of which some never tell. For others, the stories they hold can be a guiding light. Brittany and Curtis Wright look like any other couple. They smile, they laugh, they hold their children tight. But the two hold a special bond because of something they've endured together.
We found out in early September, right after Labor Day, that we were expecting again. And soon after finding out, then we were excited after the initial shock.
The Wright family was overjoyed at the thought of welcoming a fourth child into the world. His name, Emmett Allen Wright, a baby boy expected to be born in May 2019.
We found out in November that there was something wrong. We went in for a typical appointment, but I just kind of had a feeling that something was off. Typically I go by myself, but I had him go with me that time because I just felt off. No reason to suspect it at that point, but just mother's intuition, I guess.
A standard fetal Doppler exam was completed, but a heartbeat couldn't be detected. That's when healthcare professionals performed an ultrasound and discovered something unique.
The heartbeat was found, but the ultrasound tech walked out of the room and she said, "I'll be right back, but I think we need a few more pictures." And so at that moment, we both knew something was not quite right because that wasn't normal. So a few minutes later, she came back with our wonderful obstetrician and let us know that they had found something called a cystic hygroma, which is a fluid-filled sac that at that point extended from his forehead to his spine. And that's usually indicative of a chromosomal abnormality or a heart defect, or sometimes both, because those go hand in hand as well.
The news came just one day before Thanksgiving, and it wasn't something Brittany or Curtis shared with their families. The two took to their faith and asked everyone to pray.
But then we let it be known soon after that, we really wanted prayers. We wanted people to pray for us because we knew that this was in nobody's hands but God's.
Several months of visiting doctors eventually culminated to an early delivery last January. Emmett was born at 3:25 p.m. on January 4th, 2019 at Norton's Hospital in Louisville.
But we did get to spend a little bit of time with him. He did not make it through the delivery, but the hospital we were at, which was Norton's, was very sympathetic, and they had lots of things in place for situations like ours.
It was from that moment that Brittany and Curtis knew something had to be done. Standing strong in their faith, the two started a foundation that not only serves families of infant loss, but also honors their baby boy's name. Our
faith has just been like a rock, because you could easily take our story and say, see, you were praying, you were doing everything you were supposed to do, and look what happened. But I turn that around and I say, yes, exactly, look what happened. We didn't get the answer that we wanted and that we were looking for, that we were specifically asking for. But also in our prayers, we were saying, make his life matter. Give him a story. And that's exactly what's happened. And he had that story, and it was planned out from before he was even conceived, and we just didn't know it yet. And we don't really know how it ends yet because it's not over. And so I just challenge anyone that is listening to our story or struggling through something themselves to think about the possibilities. It may not be what you want or what you think you need, but he knows more than we do what we really do need, what the world needs.
The Emmett Allen Foundation raised just over $5,000 with its first fundraising event held in their hometown of Munfordville, helping at least 4 families with that money raised. And the Wrights continue to persist in their faith, hoping to help families like them. This is the Wright family.